Hi guys, an update from me on Bitcoin. So this looks very good on the long term, but on the short term we might have a retracement now. So actually I'm a bit in a predicament here. So on the daily I'm on a daily time frame. I have everything that says we're going up. So I think really in the near future we will have really upside for Bitcoin. Now, on the other side, when I go to the 4 hours, I see that we have a very high stochastic, a little turn on the MACD here, my volume the same, and on the 1 hour even more, specifically MACD turnaround and etc. So lower time frames, definitely we're going to retrace a little bit, and this gives the opportunity to set your limits for buy orders for your alts that you did not buy yet on the right areas. Of course, I'm going back to the daily now. On the daily there is another thing. So I had my channel drawn here for quite some time now, and my sub channel that I linked to my wicks, because I said, okay, this is the channel where the candles are really moving, but the wicks are also there. And so this is my golden zone minor. That means that it is from there to there, and so this is a place that I think it might come back to, where these wicks are. So it could be like a week, or it could come down. Also, because if we go back to our Elliott wave, it's been a while, but if we look at the Elliott wave, this might be a 5 wave down, and so here would be the perfect place for the end of a wave 4 in Elliott wave, in an impulse wave, and that would be around these numbers. So we are very close. Of course, it could be that this was the end. It's never black and white, of course, and that we could go down or to this place, the normal channel with a little wick, or a big wick, and or to the line of the wick channel, I will call it, the wick channel here. And actually that comes completely together with, if this is the high of my 4th wave, then this is the very like one of the very possible endings of my 5th wave, and that coincides with this line that aligns with the wicks. So if this would be the case, the scenario that plays out, then we could have like a retracement ending, I would say, or here, but maybe more likely, if the Elliott wave plays out, then the 5th wave would have somewhere here in this box its place, and probably have a week like to test this line as well. So this is something we have to keep in mind, that there would be like a little small, allez, small, this is $5,000 thing. From there is 51.5 to there, that would be 67, a little bit under. So that's about $5,000 retracement. So it's not so little, of course, but it's in the possibilities. So that I wanted to tell you. That is one thing. And then the other thing, if we just go and look at the visual TA, then we have a higher high. That's also a very important thing. So that looks like, okay, this is a bullish signal. And so in that way, if it's not playing out the 5 wave down Elliott wave, if that seems not to be the case, because it's never black and white 100%, of course, then a higher high, and then maybe a retracement, and finding its support somewhere here is also a possibility. And then I would look at the smaller time frames, and look at a possible, it's not that I want to see, it's more here. Also not really imbalances here, it's more here that is the imbalance. So I think it's probably in this area. Let me broaden this up a little bit. So I'm doing this on the fly now. So here we have on the smaller time frames the area that would be a possible. I'm going to take it even, yeah, I think this could be it. So like that. And even all the way to that point, actually, if we then look at it as, I'm going to take it that way. I'm considering always different things. So this is a possible, and I'm going to give it, of course, a buy zone no text. So if we do not have the Elliott wave scenario of 5 wave down, then we could play out like this because we have a higher high, and now it could be that it comes find its new support to then go off. So if we look at the daily, then you will see my little, you can't even see it there. It's very, very little there. So that's possible that it would come here to this point and then go back, or give it a week like that, all in the scenarios. It's a bit, but I have positive vibes, but we have to consider the reality with Elliott waves. What is a thing that we have considered a long time and a lot, and it was very valuable information in the past. So, but of course, it doesn't play out all the time, and we have very positive signs on the daily. So I think on the daily we can consider that we very soon will have upside, but a little bit of a retracement on the smaller time frames, like 4 hours and 1 hour. We can see indeed on the indicators that we are going down. Hence my indication here of we could go a little bit lower and test this line, or go and test this line. Okay, so those are the two possibilities, but definitely on the smaller time frame, I think we're doing a little retracement now, and that's the ideal moment to go and check your alts, your preferred alts, to see where you could buy. I'm thinking about different ones, but especially Theta is one that is here on my radar. So when it's going down, I'm gonna take a little bit more of theta, because I'm already quite into theta, and I have my stop loss there. So in case that yeah, you have something special, special, not special, but if Bitcoin would do really weird, then I'm protecting myself. And then ZIL also, I like ZIL, so I'm preparing there as well for a little retracement and then go back. But for now, when I look at ZIL, I'm going to make my chart a bit bigger. A little bigger. So my stop loss that I envision here is a little bit big. So what I do in that case, so when I come back and I do, this is my buying zone that I'm looking forward to. It's around my 618 zone here. And a little bit lower as well, so to have also that point here. So different reasons here. I'm not going too low because it's already quite bullish, and so I hope to be buying a little bit more here, and then my stop loss is there. So 6.2% is a little bit much for me. So what you do, you take only half of the money that you would buy for this coin in this trade, and you place it there, and then you take this stop loss. And once it's low, so it's new low, then you can take your stop loss, put it higher, and buy the rest of what you wanted to buy. So in that case, you can have a lot less risk and keep it to about 3%. That's just ZIL and Theta, a little idea there. But be careful. And so now you know the two possibilities that I'm looking for. And especially, so, but I'm getting really positive after maybe one last pull down retracement, let me say, and then I think we can start being hopeful for the upside. I hope you liked it. Thanks for listening and watching. Talk to you later. Bye.